Alright, Shalom. Before I start, I'm going to give all praises to YAHAWAH Bahashem, YAHWAH Bahashem, Rakakudash, the wonders of the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, and salutations to all the YAHAWAH, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity, and in the video of the Spirit. Alright, this one we're just dealing with one topic, the fact that, which you could spread into many. You know, the people of this world, y'all, they've become so carnal, they forget that all of existence in and of itself is a miracle. Everything is supernatural. Everything is a miracle. Everything that we have here that people have grown accustomed to, the Heavenly Father simply willed it into existence and had His Son and the elect, you know, and the angels execute it and perform and manifest it. And there are many things, y'all, when you really sit back and look at it, it's almost sci-fi. All right, see, Esau, Edom, he sucked the spirituality out of the world and out of the people. Everybody is so carnal, takes everything down here on this planet for granted until it's time to die. And the topic that I want to focus in on is the fact that waters don't mix and mingle. So let's take a physical, literal look at an example. So right here, you know, salt water and fresh water. There's no, and you know, Esau, he didn't came up with some sort of faggot ass science, some sort of fucking, you know, faggot ass explanation. There is no logical explanation why these waters don't just mix and mass and mesh and go all the way, you know, the Atlantic and the Pacific. You know, how you feel what I'm saying? All the seas of the world shouldn't be the 7 seas. It should be one big ass sea. But all the seas are divided and cut and don't mix and mingle. Why is that? So we're going to take a look at this and look and find the biblical explanation, because the scriptures explained everything. And this person is even holding this tube in their hand and did all that mixing and mashing and turning and shaking, and it still didn't mix. And that's something you could take a bottle of salad dressing, for instance. If you go get Greek vinaigrette, you'll see the fact that the oil doesn't mix with the other sediments in there. Or if you get a Thousand Island dressing, right? Oil and water, they literally don't mix, and they're both liquids. Hey, let's take a look at this. Proverbs 8, and we're gonna start at we could start at 22, but we'll start at 27. This is, you know, a parable. This is wisdom, right? Solomon, which was YAHWAH in the reincarnation, he was giving the not prophecy, but giving the history literally of how things came into existence. And we know that YAHWAH was that spirit that was carrying out the mission. All right, so he was there at the beginning of creation because he was commissioned to create it. All right, so what's being said here? Proverbs 9, we'll start at 27. It says, when he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep. All right, literally, y'all, there's objects that float in midair, and if you go to touch it, you can pass through it. It don't even make sense. And like I said, Esau got some faggot ass explanations for it, but really, when you sit back and just accept it, it doesn't make sense. Us being able to breathe, air coming in that you can't see, you can't feel or smell, but if you were to take, if we was to put you in a vacuum, you wouldn't be able to breathe. Gravity, can't grab it, can't touch it, can't see it, but jump off a roof, and gravity's about to get you together. All right. Same thing with the many different elements of creation. Verse 29, the main point. When he gave the sea his decree, that the water should not pass his commandment, when he appointed the foundations of the earth. Okay? That's why they don't cross. That's why they don't mix. This is why everything is everything. Because it's what the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, decreed from the beginning. And his word, Yahweh Shai, executed and created it and carried it out with the elect and the angels. That's how everything that we have, everything that we see, that's how it exists. Let me get this. Things seen. Everything that we see comes from the things that you couldn't see. All right, and that's something that Esau, Edom, he can't deal with that. Why? Because he doesn't have faith. Here it is, this motherfucker will tell you we came from a half monkey, doggy, salamander, single-celled organism, but you tell him the Heavenly Father has a throne in another dimension that you can't see. Or, you know, that's the term that we give it, fourth dimension. That's just our weak-ass human explanation for it. We're going to fully understand how all those things work soon enough. But you say that to him, and that doesn't make sense. How could that be? Oh, you can't test it. You can, well, bitch, you can't test your shit. You can't observe the Big Bang. We have no observable evidence of the Big Bang. Despite what nobody fucking says. Oh, well, we know because the mountains. Bitch, how did the Big Bang occur? Does somebody got a picture of it, a video, who had a camera to record the Big Bang? No fucking body. All right. Hebrews 11:3. Through faith. Hey, we're faith-based in this truth. And Esau and these non-believers, the infidels of the world, they're faith-based in their pseudoscience and theories, which are all mythological. They're not real. Okay? Hebrews 11:3. Through faith we understand that the worlds were framed by the word of Yahweh, who is the word Yahweh Shai. How do you prove that? John 1:1. So that things which are seen were not made of things which do appear. Plain and simple. So the things which we have physically in this world, they came from the other side. And the things on the other side dictate what happened here and control what happened here. Whether somebody wants to believe it or not, or like it or not. Alright, so what we're gonna do now, you know, you go back to that Proverbs 8, just type in cross-reference or Bible verses like Proverbs 8 and 29, right? You get stuff, you get different verses. So I'm gonna go to some of them. Let's go to that Psalms 104. And, you know, real quick video, but just something I was just looking at. I was like, man, that's really fascinating when you think about it. See, this guy, he has us so bogged down with work, paying for these kids, you know, arguing with your woman, got a hole in your sock, putting gas in the tank. We're so bogged down with the carnal bullshit of the world. Sometimes you forget to be in awe of the creation of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, and to be thankful for every day that's been given to you on this raggedy mug. Even though we are going through hell, even though existence is in a fallen state, even though things are not as we would like them to be, you have been allowed to exist in a miracle of creation, which we have and are a part of. So be thankful to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for that. All right, one of my favorites, Psalms 118-24. This is the day which the Lord hath made. We will rejoice and be glad in it. All right, and I try to, you know, no matter how hard shit might get, no matter how sucky a day is, y'all, you know, you could have just not been created. So there's that. All right, Psalms. Let me see. Son of a bitch. Psalms 104. Okay, yeah, make his angel spirits flame of fire. Okay. Let me see. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Psalms 104:6. Thou coverest it with the deep, as with a garment. The water stood above the mountains. Okay, and the deep It can be, depending on how the context, it can be referring to outer space, or it can be referring to waters, literally deep waters. Because you jump in there and nigga, you'll never be found. So the earth was covered with what? Shemayim, the water. All right, or the waters. Right. At thy rebuke they fled. At the voice of thy thunder they hasted away. So the Heavenly Father has control of the currents, literally. And he set up bodies in the heavens that ordinate that, or that orchestrate that slack, one of them being the moon. It's well known that the moon has pull over the tides, all right? That's why you have lunacy, due to the fact that our bodies are made up of water. You have motherfuckers who act insane on full moons, because the moon is affecting the water molecules in a motherfucker, all right? All kinds of things, y'all. This is a part of, we're gonna get this full understanding back when we, when we are allowed the spirit and power Yahawah Bashim Yahushua to have full knowledge to the tree of life and to the tree of good and evil. When we're given those new bodies, we'll have full access to the understanding of all things in existence. All right, Lucy times 100, goddamn it, limitless times 1,000. We're gonna get all that back. Verse 8, they go up by the mountains, they go down by the valleys unto the place which thou hast founded them. Thou hast set a bound that they may not pass over, that they turn not again to cover the earth. Right. So here it is, y'all. This planet is made up of majority water. Why have we not, damn it, at any point in time, waters could just simply drown out the whole planet. All right, now, granted, the Heavenly Father said he wouldn't do that again. But think of it. This planet is literally covered in water. Matter of fact, why doesn't, here it is, you go to Job, right? It tells you the earth hangeth on nothing. We're suspended in midair. We're in a circle. We're in a sphere. We're in a circle. Why doesn't water drain out and fall out of the earth down into space? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? If you had a fucking goddamn water balloon, right, and you holding it in midair, you poke that bitch, the water's gonna fall down. Why isn't water just continuously falling out of the earth and we just did dried up and died by now? Why? Because the Heavenly Father set everything in his order. So it's literally the things that we take for granted, the rules, or this faggot calls them the laws of physics, all right, the fundamentals, right? It's science fiction when you really sit back and think about it. All right, and I'm not, don't get out here and bug yourself out. I ain't saying nothing that ain't the scriptures don't say. What I'm saying is, y'all, sometimes you gotta pull back and just really appreciate the creation, because this faggot Esau, he's made everybody so carnal, and the beauty of the creation is a testament to the Creator's power, not a case against him. Let me get that. Creator. What is that? Where is that? Is that out of the Apocrypha? It's either Wisdom of Solomon or it's Romans. Okay, yeah, I believe, Wisdom of Solomon, 13th chapter. The very beauty of the things that exist, it shows the power of Yahawah Bashim Yahushua. Here this motherfucker be all in love with dogs. Or I won't say dogs, let's say pets. Because I don't got no issue with dogs, but I do hate motherfuckers that it mainly be bitches. Here it is, a bitch. She don't. Bitches be a pet lover to try to excuse their bad people manners. They love all their animals, but they don't have people manners. They're disrespectful. They're cold and cunning. But you're not like that with that weak ass Chihuahua. All right, Wisdom of Solomon 13. I'm gonna start at verse 1. It says, "Surely vain are all men by nature, who are ignorant of Yahawah, and could not out of the good things that are seen known him that is. Neither by considering the works did they acknowledge the workmaster, but deemed either fire or wind or swift air or the circle of the stars or the violent water or the lights of heaven to be the gods which govern the world." So you see here, the people, they didn't have enough brain power to say, hey, damn, all these things, I'm not going to worship these things. I'm going to worship the one who made them. How about that, y'all? How about some fucking brain? I like that insult. Smooth brains. Motherfucker's head is like a ball, Spalding ball. Don't got no wrinkles in your brain, man. Something not right with you. You son of a bitch. All right. Wisdom of Solomon 13:3. With whose beauty, if they being delighted took them to be gods, let them know how much better the Lord of them is. For the first author of beauty hath created them. So right there, y'all. Motherfucker is a motherfucker, you know, sun worshippers. And this is, you know, our people have had a bad habit of this when you look at our history. Worshipping idols. Worshipping the many different things in nature. And these heathen, especially fucking hippie. You know, Lord forbid a hippie white bitch show up. You know, the bitch is worshiping the sunflowers, worshiping the sun. The bitch worship cotton. Just bug the fuck out, right? Who made these things, you idiot? Who made, here it is, you know, hey, people who are obsessed with the flesh, right? Sex addicts, right? Who made sex? Who gave you the receptive nerves for you to feel pleasure when you're making intercourse? So stop to think, damn. Rather than, you know, be a slave to this carnal desire, why not serve the power who created? And that power can give me that desire in appropriate time and fashion. All right, but what do people do? Nope, they just go off and, just go, just go freak off till they die, right? These people got to die, y'all. They're not redeemable. They're not, here it is. I'm just watching this. I was just appreciating it, man. Just cool. This is just cool. Let it eat my seed. Well, see, and he's going to go grab a protractor. He's going to go get a fucking goddamn cylinder, some tape measure. He's, like, dude, just watch it. Just stop, drop, and watch it. You don't got to stick needles and everything and try to get everything's blood pressure. All right, that's the devil for you. All right, we come from a culture of just accepting things as they've been given to us and being grateful for being allowed to enjoy them. All right, Jeremiah, I'll end on this one. Jeremiah 5:22. Fear ye not me, saith YAHAWAH Bahashem Yahawashi, will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sand for the bound of the sea by a perpetual decree, that it cannot pass, and though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet they cannot prevail, though they roar, yet can they not pass over it. So right there, the Heavenly Father saying, damn, y'all don't fear it is. I created all these things. I'm the man who has created all these things that you love and worship. And you don't fear me. You don't worship me. You rather worship these idols. All right, and this is Jeremiah 5th chapter. So, Jeremiah is getting on our wicked ass people. But that's the point of the message. I created all these things that you fuckers love to worship. Why not worship me? And so that's really what this all ties into, y'all. Seeing how great and cool this is, how much greater and cooler is the Heavenly Father and His Son. So who do we give our obedience to? YAHAWAH Bahashem Yahawashi. All right, so that's it. We give all praises to YAHAWAH Bahashem Yahawashi Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations to all like to Akim, Wa'akwath, learning and teaching in truth and sincerity. Shalom.